What's going on, my people? It is your guy Hopeful and bringing you some more Mugen League action. In this fighting game league, we put air control characters against each other in 2v2 matches. This video will contain sets 3 and 4 of wave 10, which means the time to fight has finally come to Mugen League. Maybe 2 teams at least minimum. So in the background, Shuriken Shadow charging up, Bartholomew Kuma the attempted inside, erupted Sakura and Naru went for a big Rasengan. Mugen League where we put Mugen League, where Mugen League where we put air control Mugen characters against each other in a league-based format. Before we get into the first set of this video, I would like to say thanks to all the recent subscribers as well as the people who have been here from day one and everybody else in between. The second thing I want to show you before we get into the first set of this video, which is set 3 of wave 10, is the updated league table right now. And that's what the table looks like coming into set 3 of wave 10. You already know which teams are going to be in this video because of the title of the video. So if you would like to, you could make your predictions and then post the results of your predictions in the comments down below at the end of the video. And that's enough yapping. So in the first set of this video, we'll have the Worst Generation take on Allied Shinobi Forces 2. For the first game, the Worst Generation will be represented by Eustace Kid and Trafalgar Law. Allied Shinobi Forces 2 will be represented by Gara and Kankuro. The stage will be Izuru Kira x Makoto Kibune. Alright, Gara and Kankuro. As you know, 1500 power at the start. A.S.F.2 are currently in top 8. The Worst Generation are always lingering outside of top 8 but never really getting into the positions themselves for at least the end of a wave. Anyway, Eustace Kid is going to try to rectify that fact. He went for the hockey punch. He's now blocking moves from Kankuro. Targeted Gara momentarily, did Kid. And Kankuro is able to use that lapse in judgment to launch a barrage of spikes. Here comes the metal punch cancelled into Magnet Core from Eustace Kid. It's going to catch Gara, except Gara escapes because I think Kid got hit. So Kankuro coming to the rescue. Kankuro is down. Gara has awoken into Shukaku, or Gara has awakened into Shukaku. Trafalgar Law and Eustace Kid need to ignore the sorcery puppet, or, well, yeah, the sorcery puppet. But, yeah, they actually hit Gara. I was looking at the wrong HP. I thought Gara had more HP left, but the Shukaku transformation came out. It was not enough in round 1. The Worst Generation ended up taking that round. I believe Kankuro using a substitution jutsu there against Trafalgar Law, using another substitution. Trafalgar Law has substitutions, as you can see there. He used Shambles in room. He can only use a substitution while room is active, by the way. Can't use it outside of room. He's gonna summon room one more time, dashing in, dashing out, Amputato. Gara, worse for wear, gets hit by Gamma Knife as well. Gara, Sabak Q, trying to apprehend Law. He catches him in that special move, but the metal punch into the Magnet Core from Eustace Kid will finish off Gara. Injection connects against Kankuro, and luckily for Worst Generation, Kankuro is the last character that's alive for A.S.F.2, which means they will not attack his puppet, and they're showing that they have no such weakness in this second round as they finish off Kankuro promptly. That end screen lasted like a nanosecond. I never even got the opportunity to get my thoughts out, but Worst Gen are going to take the first game in the first set of this video. Let's move on into game number 2 for the first set. We will have Blackbeard and X-Drake take on Temari and Onoki. X-Drake received a multitude of changes in the Grand Balance patch. Blackbeard never really got touched once because he did not need it. As a matter of fact, if anything, I should have nerfed Blackbeard. He's gonna eat a Stone Shuriken from Onoki. Now, Onoki and Temari have some really good range jutsu that they can use. Temari being a range jutsu specialist, orbiting rocks from Onoki, but meanwhile Temari is doing everything herself. She's not immune to normals, I think, but she is immune to specials. Doesn't really matter. X-Drake is gonna go down. It's just Blackbeard left to fight Temari. Is this gonna be a perfect from Temari and Onoki? No, Temari goes down, but Onoki still gets the perfect, I believe. Hold on. Yeah, I think Onoki got the perfect, so I'm gonna have to mark that one down somewhere. Alright, just give me a second. Onoki perfect, there we go. Alright, back to this game. Temari and Onoki not getting a perfect in round number 2. Blackbeard said, nah, no more of those shenanigans from you two. I've had it. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna attack you. Punch, punch, headbutt. Here comes the Gura Yomi. But no, the rock slide hitting on either direction of Onoki changes his target to Blackbeard, hits him with the Chojinton Genkai Hakuri no Jutsu. Blackbeard now flattening Onoki on the ground, but he himself is getting hit by wind orbs coming out from Temari. It's about even in the life so far. Onoki trying to fight Blackbeard, getting hit by the Gura no Mi, but Onoki lands the last ditch Jinton Genkai Hakuri no Jutsu into the stone punch. X-Ray still fighting Temari, has her in a combo. It looks like Onoki goes down and Temari's gonna get finished off by the normal combo of X-Drake. Blackbeard and X-Drake said, y'all got a perfect in the first round, that's cute. It's not gonna happen again though. They're here to fight. Now, if Worst Gen win this last round, Worst Gen will get 3 points and they will get another win on the table. I think Worst Gen they've drawn like 7 games. Worst Gen has drawn a lot of games, I think. I don't remember exactly. Hold on, Kamatari Jet, the 3000 power super from Temari. Stone Shuriken for good measure. Futon Shinkuha, Blackbeard and X-Ray have 3000 power, but they're not gonna get to use any of it. Onoki finishes them off with the Chojinton Genkai Hakuri no Jutsu, the cylindrical pulverizing jutsu of the 3rd Tsuchikage. Get out of my way, loser. Temari, we need to talk. You can't be that toxic in Mugen League, alright? With that win for Temari and Onoki, A.S.F.2 and Worst Gen will walk away with 1 point each, as the set will have resulted in a draw. Onoki still got the perfect though. Second set of the video will have the Straw Hat Pirates go up against Hidden League Students 1. For the first game, the Straw Hat Pirates will be represented by Luffy and Zoro, the new Zoro of course. Hidden League Students 1 will have Naruto and Sakura. The stage will be Corridor Coliseum. Actually seeing Sage Naruto versus Monkey D. Luffy. Fight I'm sure a lot of people want to see go down. You're getting a glimpse of it in Mugen League. Might not be the most accurate version of the fight, but it's still a fight. And it will begin now. Sakura immediately goes for the explosive kunai. The Okasho being used by Sakura, bringing Zoro skyward. Luffy using the Gigantogon, the Elephantogon from Luffy. Sun connects against both Sakura and Naruto, who have a life lead. Now in the most recent patch, Sage Naruto received an update to his AI. He should be a bit better now. Zoro is gonna go down. Luffy also got an update with his Gear 4 transformation. He will now transform from earlier, and he has to reach a lower amount of HP to de-transform. As you can see, he still is in Gear 4 right now. He's parrying Shima and Fukasaku. He's literally parrying sound, but he will not get to do that for much longer as Sakura finishes him off with the Okasho. Naruto and Sakura taking that first round. Shima and Fukasaku have been brought out by Sage Naruto. Here comes Gamabunta breathing the fire breath over Luffy, who is worse for wear. Zoro did not really get to do much in that last game, or in that last round. Luffy has transformed into Gear 4 now. If only he could land hits. Luffy Gear 4 cannot charge power manually. He just gets the power charge automatically. It's a passive that he has, but now he's using the King Kong gun against Naruto. Zoro has awakened or used his Haki mode. Now one thing with Luffy, when he uses the King Kong gun in Gear 4, he will de-transform automatically and go back to regular Luffy. And as you can see right now, he has no Haki. You can see the no Haki indicator where Zoro's name tag is. So Luffy is in a weakened state, but hold on, the Rashomon from the Haki enhanced Zoro is going to finish off Sakura at the end of that one. So Luffy will also go for his King Kong gun mostly when his opponents are on low HP. Tatsumaki coming out from Zoro starts off that fight. Zoro somehow avoided getting hit by Gamma Hero. He's gonna get hit by the double Rasengan, the sandwich Rasengan combos, and then Gamma Hero hits him as well. Luffy going for second pistol or rifle, I believe that one was. Sakura getting hit. Naruto trick has come out. Zoro will probably get finished off. The aerial Akasha does not finish him off, but the Gamma Hero summon will. So now it's just Luffy left to 1v2 Naruto and Sakura. Hidden League Students 1 searching for a win. They are on the lower end of the table, probably a bottom 2 team right now. Straw Hats not doing too much better themselves. They also want this win. Gamabunta summoned from Naruto, breathing the fire breath on Luffy, and that's gonna finish it off for the first game of the set. Hidden League Students 1 will get 1 point at minimum. The second game of the set will see Sanji and Jinbei go up against Sai and Rock Lee. Now if Sai and Rock Lee win this game, Hidden League Students 1 would get another win on the board, trying to ascend to top table. If Sanji and Jinbei win this, then it would be detrimental for both teams because it would be a draw, which is only 1 point. Sai and Lee starting off strong. Sanji kinda sent wayward. He's gonna get hit by Konoha Senpu, but hold on, he escapes. Karaksa Kawara Saiken hitting in front and behind Jinbei. Jinbei now being air combo, but he's still fighting back Jinbei while Sanji is charging up power. Lee has seen it fit to go into his 6 gates, trying to go for Omatarenge. He almost landed it, but he got hit by the Flame Spectre, I believe, of Sanji. Sanji worse for wear. He's on the ground right now. Lee's gonna go for the Urarenge. That's definitely gonna finish off Sanji. But no, it finished off Sanji, but Jinbei is now getting hit by the move. Urarenge does not. Oh, hold on. Alright, so the end of Urarenge hits Jinbei. So we've actually seen that happen where one character gets hit by the start of Urarenge and then the second character gets hit by the second end of it, thus damaging 2 characters in one super. Sanji got finished off, so Jinbei took the rest of that hit, and then Sai, of course, he was charging up power to use the Ink Dragon. His 3000 power super hits full screen, has a lot of active frames, and really does everything else as well. Hache being used by Sanji. The multiple kicks in the aerial position. Sai, he's worse for wear. I believe only one character can get hit by Omaterenge. Here comes extra Hache from Sanji. Sai and Rock Lee momentarily had 3000 power. Cross strike goes wayward, does not hit a single soul. But here now comes regular Hache into the Gyojin catch. Sai has been defeated. It is now just Rock Lee going up against Sanji and Jinbei. What can he do in this situation? I'll tell you what he can do. He can awaken into the 6 gates. He's getting hit by the Taijutsu, the Fishman Karate. Oi! Karaksa Kawara Saiken will finish off Rock Lee. Jinbei putting an end to that round. Rock Lee tried to do something with the 6 gates. Jinbei said no. I don't even need to transform, bruh. Fishman Karate is superior. Alright, round number 3 for all the marbles. Spinning bird kick from Sanji connects flush against Sai. Does not hit him with the tail end of that. I believe Sai got hit by Jinbei. Uchimizu, I believe, was used. Sanji going in for combos. He's getting up close and personal. Real dirty, doing the dirty work here. For Straw Hats is Sanji. I believe an explosive kunai will be the end of that, but not for too long. Sanji's back at it again. Karaksa Kawara Saiken connects against Rock Lee. Sanji charging up more power. Is he gonna go for a super? He goes for the spinning bird kick. And Sai is actually the one that got hit by that. H.L.S.1 are losing a lot of HP. They're at a deficit right now. Rock Lee goes down and the extra Hache will finish off Sai as well. So even though Sai and Rock Lee looked really good in the first round, it was not enough for them to win the second and third. Sanji and Jinbei will take that one and the Straw Hats will get their 1 point. I'm better than Zoro. Just accept that it hurts less. Alright, so the first set of the video resulted in a draw. The second set also results in a draw. A.S.F.2 will not mind that draw that they got with Worst Gen, but all the other teams in this video do not want to be drawing right now. They want to be winning to continue or start their ascent up the table. But with all of that being done, we have come to the end of yet another video. So as always, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Leave a like for all the talking, subscribe for more content, sound your voice in the comments, tell me about them predictions. I want to hear all about it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.
風影として引くわけにはいかない。